It's ranting time. Rant time. Rant time. Rant time. Hey. Y'all gonna make me act up. Y'all gonna make me do something I'ma regret. Hello, I haven't seen you live in a while. Okay, so I'm here to do something that I don't usually do, which is rant. Hi. I'm energized today. Let me just get right into it, because I don't play around. Thank you, it's a filter. I'm angry. Let's go. Okay, so today I want to talk to you about permission and credit. I want to talk to you about credit where credit is due. I want to talk to you about production. I want to talk to you about licensing, common courtesy. With Beyonce and Kellis this week, I know that that's a hot topic, but it came into my life. Hi. Thank you all for holding space. I appreciate it because I need it. Okay, so let's get into it. As a performer, let me start by saying that I'm always asked to be just culturally, pressure-wise, like nice. You can't rant about brands. You can't rant about companies. You can't rant about other creators. You can't rant about the news because I'm a comedian. I'm here to bring you entertainment. I'm here to make you laugh. So if I'm ranting all the time, you're like, that's not funny, unless it's funny. But when I get angry, it's not really funny. It's quite serious. I'm the type of person, if something's going on and somebody makes a joke that I don't find funny, I'm deadpan. I will kill everybody's mood. I'll kill everybody's mood. So let's go. I don't want anybody to disturb me while I talk to y'all. So here we go. This is what happened. It always happens to me. I post a video. It gets popular on the internet. It goes viral. Somebody grabs it. When I say somebody, I mean like 10 to 20 aggregate accounts. It can go from anything from somebody's little small business in Chicago, the filter. I'm sorry, I don't know which one it is. If you message me after, I'll find it for you. Woo! Okay, so it can go from a small business in Chicago to a big ass media publisher to an aggregate account. Somebody's going to grab my video. They're going to take it. They're going to repost it. Often they will put their own brand identity on it. And without requesting, they just post it because they feel like that's the internet. They feel like that's Instagram, that's TikTok, that's YouTube, that's Twitter. If I saw it and I find it funny, I'm going to put it on my account where I curate content for 30,000 people or 4,000 people or 1.6 million people. And it's very flattering when people that I admire grab the content and shout me out as a comedian. I love that. That happened to me last week before that. Yvette Nicole Brown, Titus Burgess, shout out to all them. Nicole Behari. I was like, But guess what? They all gave credit because that's the social mores of the internet now. So I know that I can't fight people grabbing, essentially stealing my videos. We're calling it repost culture so they don't feel like it's theft and crediting me. I can't stop that. I can't stop the lifting. That's what we're expected to do on the internet. That's how I grew. The fact that you all send me to people in your group chats is how I grew. Someone said that's how I found you. I love that. Official Black Wall Street, Stay Macro, BET, Refinery 29, The Shade Room. That has been responsible for at least 50,000 of y'all figuring out who I am. Adam Mose. Right, well, Adam shared me. He didn't post my reel as his own reel. But that's neither here nor there. What I'm angry about is in the instances where somebody shares my content, and when I say shares, I mean they screen recorded or they downloaded from a third-party app my content, puts their own branding on top of it, unauthorized, uncompensated, unnotified, onto their account, and then doesn't credit me. I have an issue with that because I work to produce this. My production costs are low. I'm doing it for my bedroom. But each video has commercial value. I sell the videos that I produce to other brands. $3,500 a pop, $5,000 a pop, $10,000 a pop. People pay for what I produce because it is professional marketing material. And when I make it for you, which is 99% of the time, when I make it for each of you, it's uncompensated. I don't expect shit in return. I'm just here to make you laugh. Notice I haven't asked anybody in the past 2 years that I've been creating for subscription fees. I haven't asked y'all to spend money with me anywhere. I've barely even asked you to donate to causes that I care about. I don't charge you for access to what I produce because I want to democratize that access. It's been very, very strategic. It's been very, very strategic. I'll pause because somebody said, how do I want you supporting me to help? Drop the names. The best way that you could support me is if you see a video of mine reposted by another brand, go ahead and please tag at Joy of Photo. You can message them. Please tag Joy of Photo. And it's not just in the caption. Stop playing with me. Nobody reads the caption. Tag me in the body of the video that I produced, that you stole, that you are using to entertain your audience. Do you know some people are probably monetizing my content without permission, without notification, without compensation? And so a lot of you do come to me and you're like, hey, Joy, I think this is your video on such and such, or Joy, I saw you on such and such, and you do tag me. And I appreciate you because my beef and my anger right now, it isn't with you. You stand with me. I need it on the post. You stand with me and I see that. The beef I have is that why I'm riled up in this exact moment, when I get in touch with the entities who have stolen my content to feed their audiences, they can call it what they want. They can call it exposure. They can call it promotion. They can call it, we're all Black women. This is a Black women affirmation account, so we all share. No. When you do that without tagging me, it's egregious. And this is 2022 and this is the internet. So the excuse of, well, sis, we grabbed your thing from another account. We didn't know who the original poster was. That doesn't work. Because if you went into those comments, you went into that caption, hell, if you even probably squint, you'll see my TikTok watermark on their video. It's there. You're looking at my face. Almost all of my videos have my face in the video. Google image reverse search works in 2022. So there's no excuse for not knowing who produced a video anymore. I have over 250 videos that I produced painstakingly over the past 2 years. It's lazy. Somebody said lazy. It's lazy. And so my frustration is when I approach these companies who have stolen my work, who are feeding other people with my work, and I say, hi, I notice that you're asking people to tag the creator below, and over 80 people have. We are not sisters when you're stealing from me, somebody said. That's what I'm talking about. So you put your post, you stole content, you don't know where it's from, you're running it, you're probably monetizing off of it, you're probably pitching brands talking about you have a community that engages like this off of my back, haven't notified me, haven't compensated me whatsoever. You are posting uncredited content on your aggregate account and you are pretending to me that you don't know where it comes from. That is obtuse. That makes me angry. Someone says, I run a large page. This is Tracy, Natural Hair Loves. And if I don't know the creators, I don't post it. It's actually that simple. It's simple. If you don't know where the content comes from, don't share it. It's not yours. It makes sense. Makes sense. If you don't know where it comes from, don't post it. It's not yours. If you can see the video, and I know you can because we're talking about the same content, and you see a face, you can screenshot that face, you can reverse image search. If you grabbed it from a page, you can DM the person on that page. I noticed you didn't tag the creator. Do you happen to know where that comes from? Who's the star of that video? I don't have to teach you how to figure out how to credit somebody in 2022. And again, my particular grievance is when I have approached those companies, and I don't need to be polite because what you've done to me is not polite, but I often am. I'm very straightforward when I message people for this. Hi, I noticed that you posted my video. Can you please tag me in the body of the video? I'll say, please, I may not. Can you tag me in the body of the video? And I get a flippant response back. Today, I was told from one of these aggregate accounts that I should have stepped to them differently. that they didn't know who made it, and that the way that I approached them, they said a simple blah, blah, blah would have sufficed. You're tone policing me? You stole from me and you're tone policing me? You're telling me how to ask for credit on a video that you stole from me? You're telling me how to come to you? And you all know my character. So you know I don't come at people crazy. I have never in my life opened my mouth unsolicited to come at a stranger crazy. Not on the internet. Not in person. It doesn't exist. You're never going to hear a single story. Man, Joy came out of nowhere and she just started. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I don't do this type of stuff. I should have made that reference. It's awful. But I don't. So when I come to you and I ask politely or impolitely or directly, and I say, hi, tag me in the body of the video. Hi, can you tag me in the body of the video? Hi, can you please tag me in the body of the video? And I ask for credit on my work. An apology would be great. But I'm not even asking you for that. Someone said, you're a sweetheart. You have a right to stand up for yourself. Thank you. I'm not letting you. Someone said, you're doing a disservice by not letting us drag them for filth. Let me explain why I'm not telling you who I'm talking about. The reason I'm not telling you who I'm talking about is, one, I think God will judge everybody. Number two, I recognize the power of my platform. And if I'm to drop a certain name that directs targeted harassment at somebody, I hate when things like that are done to me. So I'm not going to do that to somebody else. And it's not even about being bigger or whatever. I really don't have an interest in that. I want you all to keep your account standing. So I know very well that if I give you an account, you're going to go there and you're going to defend me because I love you. And they're going to have ammo to be like, well, this person from Joyful targeted me, and this person targeted me, and this person. And then all of y'all are banned or blocked or restricted from Instagram, and your algorithms are, and I don't want that. I don't want y'all to have community guidelines violations on my behalf. Y'all are so ready to cyberbully, and I love it. But that's why I won't do that. So, I'm still a little fired up. What really bothers me as a Black woman is receiving tone policing from other Black women. We know how it's been done to us, so why are we doing that to each other? That really gets under my skin. Your guilt is screaming. Because if I ask you for credit the way I want to be credited from something that I produced that you didn't ask me permission to share. But I understand that it's internet culture. If I ask you for credit, I'm owed credit. I'm not going to come to you for something that I'm not owed. And now you're telling me how to ask for it? It's off-putting. That's what I was told. I was told that because the owner of this aggregate account is also a creator, that the way that I'm approaching them for credit is off-putting. Your response is off-putting. That is so disappointing. I know what you're thinking. Joy, it's just content. It's just social media. Why are you getting this, don't even give it the attention. It's my bread and butter. And this is the challenge with producing full time, right? That some people are like, oh, well, why aren't you a full-time creator? When you make it your bread and butter, a certain energy is attached to that. A certain purpose is attached. It's off-putting to steal, Carrie Ann. When you make it your bread, your butter, when you make it the way that you are literally putting money on the table, that you are supporting yourself and future generations, when you make it that, expectations are attached to that, energy is attached to that, and I can get more invested than I'd actually rather be. Like now, I don't want to be sitting here ranting about something that I literally made, attached my name and face to. People have told me, we'll start watermarking. Thank you. Thanks for the love. Also, we can stop for some positivity. But people have told me watermark the content that I create. Y'all don't want to see no watermark comedy. I've seen, there's this one creator, it's like Mink something, official Mink. I forgot his name. He puts a t-shirt. He has his logo on his t-shirt, and I've seen him start to wear that just so that you really can't miss it. It's on his shirt. It's on the actual practicals of the video. I'm like, I don't want to put my name on a t-shirt and wear it to get the credit that I deserve for what I've produced. I don't want to watermark content. And I don't want to hide it, because another thing I've seen some creators do is they go away and they go to Patreon, they go to YouTube, or they go to these private platforms. On Instagram, you can do it too. And they go, well, nobody's going to see me unless you pay for it. I would like that to be part of what I offer you. I don't want that to be all of what I offer. I don't want to hide in order to not be bitten off. Someone said, don't steal, then tell me that I shouldn't expect to want credit for my creation. This person got back to me and said that they would rather remove the video because my approach was off-putting. They would rather remove the video than give me credit for it. Someone said it hurts more when it's your own. It does. That's why I'm angry. Someone said the watermark is fine. Okay. We don't want to live a watermark life. Well, if I say, hey, y'all, should I put watermarks on my content? I bet the answer is going to be 50-50. Someone said, you're being too nice. They know that they are stealing. Watermark your stuff. It's branding. Someone said, okay, we'll take it down. Yeah, go ahead. Remove it. Okay, I want you to know what I said, because I don't want you to go off my word. I want you to know what I said to them to request credit if they haven't already seen it and blocked me by now. This is what I said to request credit for my work. Okay, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? This is the response that they found off-putting. That they said that they would rather remove the video from their page that they stole mine from. This is what I said. And I could tuck a logo in the corner. I might start doing that. This is what I said. This is what I said first. Hi, can you please tag me in the body of the video or remove it? ? I love your page, but credit is important as a creative, not in post, but when sharing. Thank you so much. I'm going to read it again, and I'm going to give you an analysis. I said, hi, can you please tag me in the body of the video or remove it? So I said, please. I introduced myself, if you want polite. I gave two options. Can you tag me or remove it? That's off-putting? Okay. I said, I love your page. Compliment. But credit is important as a creative, not in post, but when sharing. I said, credit is important to me, not after you've posted the video and you're asking everybody to tag the creator, which we all know is an engagement ploy. It's not because you don't know where to find me. It's because you're farming for engagement, but that's fine. Not in post, but when sharing. Thank you so much. 6 lines. 6 lines is off-putting. I want my credit now, not as an afterthought, somebody said. Hola desde Argentina. Hola, Argentina. Hola, ahora en ese momento estoy enojada porque estoy pidiendo lo que es mío desde otra persona que no me conocen. They don't know me. Extranjeros. Completamente extranjeros. Peleando. ¿Por qué? What are you fighting for? What are you fighting for? For real. That was off-putting, y'all. So I'm not going to read the entirety of their response because I think that's rude. But I'll read part of it to you. Someone said, I should have said, what if Coca-Cola or Walmart took your content but didn't mention you and made sales off your work? Would you feel away? I shouldn't even need to mention other brands for you to understand the basic principle of what I'm saying. That's not condescending. That's not mean. That's not unfair. That's facts. That's factual. You don't take other people's stuff. Let's imagine this though. If you want to go big brand with it, let's imagine a Nike. I love Nike. Let's imagine I take something from Nike. Nike sends me a DMCA takedown request because they have the strength. And I was to say to them, that was off-putting. So. What? What? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Let's be kind in our comments, y'all. Let's be mindful of our language as we're discussing this, because we don't need to denigrate who these people are with mean words to understand why this is wrong. This is what they said in response. And I'm not going to read all of it. They said the post was seen on another page that was clearly not you. Does that make it better? They said later, a simple, hi, this is my work, please tag me as the source, would have sufficed. So you didn't like my word choice? They told me, hi, this is my work, please tag me as the creator, would have sufficed. How is that much different than someone said that's what I said? That's what I said. Esto es lo que dije. That's what I said. It's getting Jasmine, when they said would have sufficed, my blood started boiling. It's been a week on the internet of people saying how I should dress, how I should talk, how I should. That's what I said. They said it was unnecessary and off-putting. They'd rather remove it. Thank you for your message. Take care. I said, I'm sorry to hear that. Thanks for your message. Someone basically said we stole it from someone who stole it. Yeah. So the morals of the story are, if you want to share content from another creative, because I know I'm talking to the right people, credit that creative. If you don't know where something came from, don't share it until you figure it out. If you need help on resources, ask the person who you saw it from. They say, oh, well, I saw it on hoodclips.com. Okay, then go to Hoodclips and ask them where they got it from. Keep asking. Down the trail, you're going to find it. Be a detective. If all you have is a face and you don't have any names you can get in contact, you can use Google Images to reverse image search. And if it's somebody talking, you'll find their face and you'll find their account and you can credit them. Credit is everything. It's simple. Stop complicating it. And don't get defensive. I've been asked to credit people before or tag people before. I've omitted people from tags when I wasn't supposed to. Not intentionally, but then when they came through, I didn't act like it was intentional. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I apologize and I do the credit. That's all you need to do. Apologize and credit. It's okay to get it wrong, but it's not okay to go into it wrong. If you are sharing something from somebody else, you don't know where it came from on the internet, and it's not like a basic meme. When I say basic meme, y'all know the popularized memes. You know the reaction photos. If somebody takes your face, screenshots it as a reaction photo, that's internet memeing. That's like culture free. We know we're not going to get compensated for that. Swaggy P, that gif of him, I don't even know where that came from, right? Nick Young is not getting paid every time, people. But he probably got some other sort of brand deal or comedic partnership as a result of his image being used more. So that's going to pay him later. A meme is nothing. A meme is not what we're complaining about. Somebody hit me up, I think two women, I believe. Sorry if I'm misgendering you, but two women, they're using me as WhatsApp stickers. They took repressed coworker, grabbed my face, and they're using it as WhatsApp stickers in their private WhatsApp. I love that. That's so cool. That doesn't take money out of my pocket. That's dope. It's in their private chat. And they sent it to me. That's cool. Someone said social capital is difficult for people to understand. Most people don't realize it's actually a form of currency, so stealing content is actually stealing money. Yes, and that's why we're angry. And we're even angrier because when I asked the person for credit for my work, I was told to speak to them differently. No, that's not how we're moving. Yes, repressed coworkers a WhatsApp sticker that you can use today. I'm going to post it on my story because I thought it was so cute. I was like, wow, this is creative as hell. So that's my rant. I feel like I've got it out of my system. I appreciate that I have a culture of y'all who follow me. Maybe you've been following me from time. Maybe you just started, but that you understand where I'm coming from. You don't often see me get angry, like explicitly angry with nothing else filtered on top. But when you do, you hold, someone said this is Sparta. Yes. You don't often see me get angry, but you've held space for me to be able to do so. And I appreciate that. I'm probably going to share this so that other people can get the gist. And you can share this to other people who need to get the gist. Spread this crap. Because it's not okay. I'm probably put it on hell. Put it everywhere. Thank you. I'm going to wrap this video so that it can exist. And then we're going to start the live over again so I can just hang out with you on some positive stuff. I'm going to come back a brand new me because I still want to hang out with you. Just not in the same little box anymore. Okay, so I will be back in like 2 minutes. Let me just wrap this one and open that live right back up. Don't go anywhere. Thanks.